again everyone, welcome back to JMC Creates. My name is Jackie McKissick and today we're going to make this card. I saw this card and got the measurements from Dawn's Stamping Thoughts. She's a Stampin' Up demonstrator, one of the few that I watch, simply because she's so happy. I like the sound of her voice. That's why I watch a lot of people, because I don't actually look at the screen, I just listen to them, because I'm crafting. So, anyway, this is what we're going to make. I do have, for both these cards I am using images from Hunkydory Starry Skies, Hunkydory Caroline Cuties. I think I'm using just this one this time. I've used that one on this card. I'm using this one on this card, and I think that's it. Except for I've used a heart on that one, and I think I'm using a star on this one. Now normally you wouldn't colour these in and cut them out, but when I have nothing better to do, because TJ won't leave me alone or give me back my computer, that's what I do. As you all know, TJ will be home tonight, so we're expecting a little phone call tomorrow to say, Granny and Granda, can TJ come up a day early? Saying he's been away. So yes, these are what I'm using this time. Oh, I have got another heart. Oh, sorry. I thought I had a star, but no, I've got another heart. And I'm going to be doing that. And then maybe put the little present in. We shall see. Okay, so these are just a few sentiments I've got in my sentiment box, or my Christmas sentiment box, that I've taken out, that I'm hoping one of them will work as my stopper. This stopper here comes from Tonic. It's an old one. You get the stamp, you get the top die and the back die. Okay, right, let's get ready to ramble. You need a piece of card that is 6 by 12, and the one thing I like about this is I buy a lot of cheap card bases from the pound shop, you know, these scalloped ones, because they are quite firm, and at the end of the day you're not going to see a lot of it. So, and these envelopes that come with them, this actually fits into it. Otherwise you might have to make your own envelope, but look at that, perfection personified. Okay, so one piece of 6 by 12. Let's talk you through all the paraphernalia. We don't need that bit. 2 pieces of 4 1/8 by 4 1/8. I used pink in that one. I'm using black in this one, so that will be your layer. And then you'll have your paper, which is 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. I did adjust the measurement slightly to fit a little bit better for me. Then you need 2 squares that are 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and then you need 2 3/4, 2 pieces that are 2.5 by 2.5 to go on top of those. This is what my sentiment is going to, or my image is going to go on to this time. I'm just going to glue it while I have it out. Okay, this is an old Sue Wilson die set. I have it here, I can show you it. And 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. It's this one here, and it comes from the Scandinavian collection. Oslo. I think that could be the wrong one, they could be the wrong way around, but they come from the Scandinavian collection. Anyway, okay, Then you need a piece that is 2 3/4 by 5 3/4. I must have had 2 sheets of cardstock together because I cut 2 of everything and I ended up with 4 of everything, so go me. And then if you want to stamp onto that, why is that so much different? Did I cut something wrong? 2 3/4 by 5 3/4, and that should be, and it's not. Holy guacamole! I need to cut another bit now. Let's see if any of these is broad enough. Oh yes. Flippin' Nora. 2 3/4 by 5 1/2. Okay. And that is for stamping something on. Okay. Keep that little white scrap. Put that in there. That's the one we want. Those are the ones we don't. Right. Are we ready to rumble yet? Right. We have to do a slight little bit of scoring. Okay. Along your 12-inch side, you're going to score at 3 and 6. You turn it to your 6-inch side and you mark it 3. And what I want to do is take that 3 mark down to that score line. This is the bit that you will cut off. Okay, and do it on both sides. Okay. Okay, then fold your card in half, burnish, do that in half, burnish, and you're now going to cut off these corners. Okay, so you just want to cut along that score line. Okay. There you go. That's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And that is how the cookie crumbles. Right, let's go ahead and do all our mats and layers, and then when I've got them all stuck together I'll come back, because you don't need to be watching me doing the boring crap. Back in a minute. Okay, so your 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 squares are going to be cut into diagonals, triangles. Okay, and the same with the papers that's going on top. Now I went and put sticky on these, and I shouldn't have done. So actually I'm going to cut them with my scissors and hope for the best. Give me the big boys. You want the daddy ones so as you can go in one fell swoop. Like that. Right. So then those are getting stuck onto the black ones. Like that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. So it's a strange day today because it's Saturday. And David's working. David doesn't normally work on a Saturday. So because he's working and I'm not allowed to drive, we don't have Tyler. So I'm all alone on my Saturday. First Saturday in a long time, I'm all alone crafting. But it'll be different tomorrow, for the tiny hurricane will likely turn up and Tyler's coming tomorrow. So make the most of it, missus. The sun is trying really hard to peek its little face out of the clouds at the minute. Let's hope it wins the battle. And the last one to go. Right. Like that. Or she blows. Right, let's get them stuck down. Right, we're going in there like that. And so that I could get a wee, like a minuscule white border and still not have that touch in there, I went down to 4 1/8, whereas Dawn did hers at 4 1/4. So I just want a tiny little bit of the white showing. It doesn't have to be much, you know, but the same amount of cleavage you want showing. And at my age, I don't want any of my blinking cleavage showing. Right, and then these will go on in there like that. Isn't it pretty? And I forgot to tell you, these papers are from one of Positively Paper Crafts Christmas kits last year. But now you have to remember, you only want half of this stuck down. I nearly shot myself in the foot there. You just want half of it stuck down. Just up to there. You see, you did go a little bit over. There she glows, right? And then when that's lying flat, these other 2 triangles are going in there. Now, I never thought about what stamp I want to put on, or on my other one. I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you in a little minute. When Dawn did hers, she did hers with a stamp and a white piece of card, which what I've done this time. Right, and I'm talking about, I know you don't see it much, but in there. So I was thinking, I put that on in there because I found it and I liked it and it worked with the colours. But this time I was thinking, you don't see that much of it, so if I put that on in there and just left it so that they can write on it, that might work. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Just give them somewhere instead of them having to write on the back, because you don't really see that bit at all anyway. I could have done it without any of this and just left it for writing, but I think this frames it much better. It's prettier. Okay, so now, right now, brown cow, where am I now? Right, you're going on there on sticky. One has to find some sticky first. Okay, I don't want it too near the edge. I know this is a longer video, but it's as quick as I can do it. Right. Oh, I forgot, I'm not on my own. Gee, the mats upstairs. They're going to Belfast today, but they're not left yet. I'm not totally alone. Right. So, about there. Okay. So then I want to put my heart there, and my little lamppost there, and my little foxy lady there. I think that's where I'm going. Okay. Somewhere about there. Okay, and put that on. And then pop the wee fox up on. Sticky. Right, I see. I don't know whether I want my present on, for it's got blue in it, but... Oh, why not? I might as well. Sure, go for broke. Like that, and then she'll go up on sticky too. Okay, made a little bit cut off for her bottom. Her bottom needs a little bit of support. Doesn't we all? Quite a few bits of me that need a little bit of support now, let me tell you. Right, so now I'm going to decide which one of these sentiments, joy to the world, or Merry Christmas, or peace and love, because it has to go up. I'm going to use this one just because it's a little bit bigger. It has to go up on 2 layers of foam, so it does, so that I get enough lift. Come on, come on. Zeke has left the building. That's what he does. He goes in and he goes to our bedroom and jumps up on the bed and sits and looks out the window. Whenever there's nobody here to take him out. As if to say, yous are mistreating me. I am being neglected. But big beast. Right. That. Oh, he's back again. Yes, dear. What do you want? What do you want? No, I'm not playing with you. No, leave that crown. He's standing right beside me, looking at me. Okay, folks, those are my 2 cards for today's video. I hope you like. If you do, give me a thumbs up. It'd be much appreciated. Till next time, Jackie out.